Do you think Grandma... What do you think Grandma's doing right now? Do you think she's still...
knitting.
She's been flossing her teeth for the last
been
4 hours.
Flossing a lot.
She's missing...
Oh, shit. I think she's...
I've been flossing with these knitting needles all day.
Grandma, don't mix hobbies again.
No.
You know we had to get taken to the hospital last time.
I'm so hungry.
She did roller derby and monster trucks.
Oh
it was
my
cool,
God,
but it
that's
didn't
so
last.
badass. for
Anyways,
her.
what's up, Grandma?
I'm interested in this new Cantina menu.
You are?
Would
That's
you
about the
know
Cantina
anything
menu.
about that?
Funnily enough, Grandma, I would know something about that. And how it tastes and how it compares to normal food. Do you want to know about that?
I would, Austin. I love you.
You should subscribe to our channel and watch more episodes of this, Grandma.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Food Fight. I'm your main host, Austin.
And I am the color commentary Kane.
And although you don't realize it, he's back finally. He's back.
We missed him so much.
We missed him dearly.
Actually, dearly.
This is a food review show
Mm-hmm.
where we take something called food math and we quantify
Food
what
math.
makes food good. Out of 100, there is 50 points total you can maximize from food.
That's a lot. That's
a
like
lot.
Oh, that's almost 50%, right?
See, that's actually close
That's
to 50.
Actually, oh, fuck, you're right. That is
Alarmingly close to
50%.
50% of the points.
Half of it.
Yep, half. That's good. We'll say half from here on out.
Yeah.
So the next part is the brand. That's 30 points out of the given 100. It's towards the
30%.
brand. 30%.
For those on that
30.
basis.
Have you been studying?
I've been
He's
rewatching
smart
the
today.
episodes, and I think I'm starting to
Oh, yeah.
understand the pattern.
So last is success. And that's out of 20.
Mm.
How many percent is that?
Oh my God, 20.
You got it? 20%!
Woo! And if you add all those up, that's 100%.
Wait, what does success mean?
Oh, but success is just like how successful a brand is.
That makes sense.
We
Or
have
a
we have a
restaurant.
formula. You'll see it when we go on.
No, you're seeing it right now.
You're
It's
literally
coming on the
looking at it
screen.
right now.
You knew that because you watched all the
I've
episodes.
seen all the episodes.
So-
I
You
know they
said you
appear
watched.
right here.
So,
Or here.
lastly, before we take that, because that would be like, wow, out of 100, that makes sense. No.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That
You're
would make
right.
perfect sense. We actually then take the amount that it
Yes.
costs because
Ugh.
we got to be pretty price conscious these days.
That's
It's modern
true.
America.
You gotta
We're
stretch
modern
your
people.
dollar.
You got to know if you can buy a house one day or if you afford a cheesy gordita crunch,
Mm-hmm.
right?
One and the same.
You do have
One
to
and the
pick.
same.
You do have to pick here.
You have the big one. And so you take the cost of what we ate and we subtract that for our scores given, and we have our final total score. All makes sense. Great. Good.
Yep, I'm tracking.
Let's talk about the food.
So where'd we go?
Well,
We went to Taco Bell,
we went to Taco Bell, but,
Yeah.
but kind of a special Taco Bell, right?
but it
Or-
doesn't seem that this is going to be a special thing. I think this is supposed to be rolled out. This is a Cantina here. I'll even flip this around right now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa, a reveal. Yeah, we tried out the Cantina menu of Taco Bell.
Chicken.
The Cantina chicken. Yeah, it's like I think it's their new push. In the same way that we've talked about before, Wendy's was like, our food used to be bad. We know it's good now.
Right.
I think what they're now doing is like, we know the chicken was really bad. We know you ate it anyways, but now we're going to give you a chance to not and go to Taco Bell still. Because the option was always don't go
Mm-hmm.
or just don't get the chicken. But now you can eat the chicken and it might be good.
Always forget about that option really late at night.
To just not go.
Yeah, I always forget to do that.
I don't. But I don't go to Taco Bell. I go to Del Taco, which is they're in a heated rivalry.
Yeah, they are.
But it feels to me more like Coke versus Pepsi, where
Definitely
Coke is
the
like
Coke versus Pepsi.
Coke is like we're in charge, and
Del
Pepsi goes,
Taco.
we're here too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
They
Coke
have
goes,
to legally
"What?
exist to not have it be a biopoly instead of a monopoly.
What did you order for me today?
So you got a what's something I always get
Right.
is the cheesy gordita crunch.
That's the idea.
Oh God, love it.
Yep.
We got bean and cheese burrito.
Cheesy
Very cheesy.
bean and cheese.
Cheesy bean and cheese.
Is
I
that
think it's the
really what it's
sauce.
called?
I
I
think it's
don't
like the
fucking
sauce
know.
too.
I can't remember.
And then we got a Cantina chicken quesadilla.
Yes, which
and
is
a real one too.
we got a normal one, not as an order. I ordered it
Mhm.
just to give him a comparison. And then for you, I actually ordered a Cantina chicken quesadilla
okay.
because I thought I would get one, so I thought you'd want one.
Right.
I actually had a cheesy gordita crunch, which I usually I order most every time if I go.
Okay.
Or a crunchy gordita crunch. What's it called?
You don't even fucking know it. You don't order it every time.
And then the last thing I order every time is the cheesy bean burrito.
No, you don't. You
Wait a-
personally
wait
said
a-
you fucking
wait a
don't do
minute.
that. That's
What?
what I
Wait a
ordered.
minute.
Yeah.
What?
You ordered the same thing?
He ordered what I order.
Wow, what?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. So what actually happened is I went, I don't know what the fuck I want. And then I was looking at the Taco Bell app and then I read Kane's order and I went, that.
Yeah.
And so I saw in the thing you could just hit +1 to each item. And so that was my order.
The Cantina chicken quesadilla is so good. I love it.
It
I thought it
was
was great.
banging. Let's actually start with that. I agree. If you want to talk about like the nostalgia hit, like
Mhm.
this is something we've talked about before about like food. Fast food tastes worse,
Hmm.
and I don't
In
think
general,
we're alone.
it just
like
tastes worse
fast food in general used to
as
be
time
better.
goes
Now
on.
it's now, and I don't know if it's an age thing. Probably some of it, but
Probably some of it. Probably a lot of
but
it.
it's just like some of it is literally the ingredients are worse than they used to be.
The nostalgia of it, yes. Because the thing is that this tasted...
This tasted like what you think. The
It
quesadilla
literally tasted
not
like
only
what it used
tasted
to taste like in my mind.
It tastes like what you hope
Yeah.
a Taco Bell quesadilla tastes like,
Ugh.
which is not something I thought I would ever be able to say.
No, I know.
'Cause that's a stupid sentence.
No, it is.
That is a dumbass, stupid
That
sentence.
is.
But it was really good. It came with like a brand, I don't know about brand new. Let me not say that. It came with a new to me, like avocado spicy sauce.
Oh, yeah. Like
Really
a-
good. It was like a creamy, spicy avocado sauce. They need to put it in everything.
Yeah, it was actually really
ever.
good. No, I loved it.
It was phenomenal.
It was so good.
No, we haven't ever just like sat and gut. I wasn't ready for this to taste good
Me neither.
at all. I really thought we would be like, oh, Taco Bell 40. And now like total. But now I post Cantina Austin.
God, yeah.
I think I've changed a
We're
bit.
in a
It was good.
post-Cantina world.
I think I've
now.
changed it. It was pretty
We're
good.
moving on.
It's pretty good.
It's honestly the like. Why is it different? Is that something we can find out real quick?
I think the chicken's
okay,
cooked
okay, yeah,
better.
Like, I really don't know what the
So-
difference is.
it's
So we
cooked
have the
better.
cantina. We have the cantina. That's great. Talk about something else while I'm looking.
Okay,
Okay, that's great.
then
So
let's just go right to
now-
the other one.
Yeah.
Right. So
We also had the normal
also
chicken
had the normal quesadilla. I got that just in case it was like this is just some ploy. The moment I took a bite into that
Oh.
glorious, sweet,
Yeah.
embracing Cantina quesadilla,
Yeah.
I
Oily.
went, wow, very oily,
Oily. Very oily.
Yeah, actually, let me say that.
Uncharacteristically, I don't know where it was coming
It was
from.
oddly greasy. It was
Yeah.
like Five Guys fried greasy.
Maybe that's why it was so
horrifying. Yeah, it's true. But we had the less greasy normal quesadilla
Mhm.
on impact.
Oh yeah.
Much like when the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Right.
My joy was brief and soon fell.
Dude, I am,
Or more
I am
like-
exterminating
Yeah.
the chicken
I am
quesadilla from now on out. No longer. Cantina is the
Cantina
way.
should take over. Yeah.
But I am worried
Wait.
because, well, it's the thing. It is more expensive.
Right. It is.
Right.
It is. There's no way around
I'm
it.
wondering if it's like a shrinkflation situation where they're starting to be like, oh,
Do
we
you
can
think
start
it's
to charge
tasteflation?
it better. Tasteflation. Oh my lord. We just came up with it. It's happening right
Banned
here, right
it.
now.
Gimme.
Trademarked. Copyright.
Tasteflation.
Copyrighted. I'll kill you.
Yeah, it's copyright because I'll kill you.
Yeah, it's not copyrighted, but I will end your life
Yeah.
with tasteflation.
So it seems like the biggest thing that differentiates the Cantina chicken menu from just the regular chicken.
Let's assume some of it's like
It's just
quote
it's
unquote
the
proprietary.
preparation.
anymore.
Yeah, it's like slow roasted.
It's the chicken. The chicken. Oh, do you think they just slam that shit in a crock pot and they just run
Well,
it?
it tastes, like a juicy shredded
Yeah,
chicken.
it tastes like
honestly.
real
I don't know.
chicken.
It tastes like real chicken.
It does, because the thing about a lot of fast food chicken, when it comes shredded,
Yes.
it comes in these disgusting little plastic cube bags.
It's like a 3.5 pound bag or whatever. You like cut it open, you just dump it into the thing.
It doesn't taste like fake chicken, and it didn't taste overly sauced. I don't know. I'm
No,
gushing about
incredible.
it. However,
Loved it.
let me say this. With how Taco Bell always does shit,
Mhm.
if this is limited, I'll be furious.
Yeah, that would be a
Because, like,
furious thing.
the normal quesadilla is no longer
An
acceptable.
option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
now
not
had.
acceptable.
This is like if you had
Not acceptable.
someone. It's like if you handed somebody a break from. I don't know. Like I got a glimpse into heaven,
Yeah.
and I don't want.
No, like
out.
you died and you're
I don't
like,
wanna
bring
go
me back.
back.
I want to go back. Bring
Yeah,
me back
it's
to
like if
heaven.
you fuck. It's literally like. Did you ever see any of those books? Like I died for 36 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, what did you find God?
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Did you find God?
That's
Did you?
the easiest way to tell if someone grew up Christian is that they've read one of those or
I've
their
read,
family had those
I've read
books
one.
around.
I
their
read the
house.
scarier
Something
one.
like
I read
that.
the scarier one, which was like 12 seconds in hell.
Oh God.
And
I
the
do wanna
guy just
say-
basically said, like, I closed my eyes.
On this chicken cantina quesadilla, Y'all made a comment that it was greasy. I do want to make sure that
It
you bring that up.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Relative
We
to the
we
other
talked
one,
about
it was
it.
like
Yeah, yeah,
significantly
It looked very
greasy.
greased up.
Significantly.
However, if that is the price to pay,
No, yeah.
I'll pay it.
No,
Every
straight
time.
up, like that
Yeah.
is that because that is, let's be true, that is the price to pay.
Try it. Genuinely fucking try it.
Let's do a little refresher and let's talk about the refreshments. What about soda?
Ooh.
Wah.
We're losing points. We do a little drink talk back here on a food fight.
Little drink talk. So quickly, yes, I got the Baja Blast. That is what Taco Bell is known for in drinks. They
Right.
have an
They have a little freeze
exclusive
thing.
flavor of Mountain Dew,
Which supposedly makes you infertile.
which I heard that too.
serious?
I don't know if we can talk about branding on
Google
that too
it.
later. I guess they like own it, right? Don't they own Mountain Dew or something like that? Or the other way around?
It's all
It's
part of
like
PepsiCo.
part of the
It's
same
the
thing?
unit. Yeah.
So that's smart. Like, why hasn't Coke? Coke has kind of done that for McDonald's, where they give them a different version of the Coke.
Because
But,
Coke
there needs
does
to be,
like
an exclusive.
because Coke does like frozen Cokes in a couple places because they know because I know other people will do it.
That's true, and the Baja Blast sucks.
And the Baja Blast sucks.
So it's a bad
so
reason
I
to
wonder
do it. You're right.
if they shopped it around, everybody went, "What
Yeah,
the fuck?"
They were like, "What the fuck is it?"
And then they forced
straight up,
Taco
the
Bell to
fucking
do it.
Baja Blast sucks.
The only reason I get this shit from Taco Bell is because the normal drinks are fucking worse.
Yeah, they're even worse. Like,
I don't know how they do
Carbonation's
it.
off.
Yeah.
The carbonation's off. They're really fucking syrupy. The Dr. Pepper
We talked
tastes like
about with the
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Too syrupy.
They're-
Too
Yeah,
sugary.
Pepsi in general, I just
I don't know
like
what
it.
it is about it, but their drinks are made with hate.
It's
They're-
because it's a
they're
Pepsi product.
So
That's
upset
why.
pouring them.
Pepsi because it's their Pepsi brand.
No, you know how
this
you
is
can
our
like
Pepsi way.
tell they'd be like,
I'm
"Oh,
Georgian.
this milk is bad because the cow is sad." It's like this Mountain Dew is bad because the employees are
Because
fucking
the employees were fucking sad. They said, "All right, Sierra." This is literally is Pepsi okay? The fucking restaurant,
Yeah.
and it makes
Is
me
Pepsi
angry.
okay?
Experience.
So yeah, the drinks,
but
drinks.
it makes me furious.
Wah, wah.
Negative.
All right, so
It's our first negative drinks.
We
I'm
talked
pissed.
about the quesadilla. We talked about the drinks.
Right.
We've got our cheesy gordita crunch.
Nom, nom,
Cheesy
nom, nom,
Gordita
nom, nom.
Crunch is a hard shell taco
With a soft
wrapped
shell.
in
And
a
like a
soft
thick
shell of
soft shell,
cheese
too.
with cheese in between, basically like a quesadilla half.
So it's a different taco shell?
I swear to God, it feels thicker. It's something else
I think that's
because it's not the same consistency as their quesadilla. And the tortillas-
okay, fair. It's not.
It's fluffy
It's
and
fluffier. It's a fluffier
It's
thing.
fluffy and odd, and it works.
I
This
suppose
isn't
it's like
enough.
the in between of like the chalupa of like frying a chalupa.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know,
But it
but
is
it's
good.
so good
Yeah.
to me. It's like I've
It's
been
their
getting
peak
it for
taco.
years and years and years.
At Taco Bell, you gotta kind of like an archaeologist. You gotta
Yeah,
dig through
you
the
gotta
menu a
dig
bit
through.
and find the good. Every Taco Bell has their best one, which is weird
Right.
because it's all the same fucking thing. But every Taco Bell has their best item, and there is no way to know in advance which
No,
one it
you
is.
can't know.
To
Right.
my point, the cheesy gordita crunch is typically very good.
Yes,
It is-
safe. Typically,
it
a
is
safe thing
Introduced
to
in
order.
2001, by the way. So it's been around for
Okay, been
2
around-
decades. It
Yeah.
is
Pre
a
or
staple.
post the towers?
Actually, wow.
Well,
yeah.
look that up.
Whoa.
Look
Did
that
they
up.
fall when Taco Bell
And then
said,
they were like,
"Don't
Taco Bell-
worry,
yeah, Taco Bell was
America."
like, I can remedy this. I'm about to fucking drop the cheesy gordita crunch.
Don't say drop.
Or, yeah,
Ooh,
or
interesting.
what was
Is
it?
it
Taco
during?
Bell's fandom says it was introduced in 2004, yet there is an article by the Houston Press that says 2001. So how was the cheesy gordita crunch?
How was it?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's been around 2 decades. It's
pretty
like a
good.
solid menu item.
Unironically,
Pretty
so we were
good.
joking before
Solid.
about it. Like, I do usually get the cheesy
Mhm.
gordita crunch.
It's a solid
It is
one.
good.
You know,
It's good. You can get it good at
Yeah.
everywhere. My usual order, memes aside, is a quesadilla. I will never do that again. I'm so sorry. And a cheesy gordita crunch or a Crunchwrap Supreme.
yeah, or Crunchwrap Supreme.
But Crunchwrap Supremes have
They're pretty
gotten shit
interchangeable
now.
with me.
So that's actually something we're going to talk about later about
A lawsuit,
the Crunchwrap.
you
Yep,
would say.
exactly.
And then the last thing we got is I'm looking at that normal
cheese
taco.
and burrito, cheese and bean burrito.
That was the
Cheesy
worst fucking
bean
thing
burrito.
I think that was the
Yeah.
worst thing I've fucking eaten on
It's
Food Fight.
it's the worst thing they have.
I would
But
actually.
you, Kane,
Uh-huh.
said that like you get it every time.
I get it every time.
You get
I will
30
so confident.
seconds.
I will.
Why?
Yeah.
I
Defend
don't-
your
yeah,
point.
why?
Defend your point.
I don't even need that long.
This is good.
I'm a dumb idiot. And,
Okay.
and I'll order it. 'cause
And
I'll be
I'm
like,
stinky.
because I growing up, that's like a bean and cheese taco is just what you eat. They're
It's the thing
so
you have
good.
to
Yeah,
get.
they're so good.
You're a
I
Texas
love
boy.
them. You get them in breakfast, and I'm like, oh, I'm at bean and
This
cheese
shit
taco.
made
I'll
me
take the bean and
thirstier.
cheese taco. And every time I get it, it's like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever had. It's like for some I don't know what it is about that. They use a different tortilla than anything else because it's like fucking this big.
That's huge.
They
Well,
put,
he's
like-
like an actual
they
fucking
put,
burrito.
like,
No,
this
the
much
problem, I
stuff
don't
in
know.
it.
And now, I don't know. Where was I going with this?
How much Taco Bell have you had since 9/11?
Good question.
Almost twice as much as the average person.
I remember what I was going to say.
I believe that.
Interesting about 2 towers worth. So what I was going to say was I have no proof of this. However, I suspect these burritos used to be much fatter. They must be.
Sure.
But
'Cause
the
we talked about
burrito,
this.
the
Yeah.
actual tortilla has never changed in size. It's just the filling that's changed. And it's made the burritos much worse.
Shrinkflation.
So that's
Yeah,
actually
they got shrinkflated back.
part of a second lawsuit that they've also had.
Oh,
great
good
heavens.
Lord, that's awesome.
As they should.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
so when
that's
this comes out and Taco Bell isn't around anymore,
everything
sorry.
we had. Also, just a quick note: they also have sauces
Yeah,
like
sauce
the taco
check, sauce.
sauce.
Check. What sauce do you get?
I usually go mild hot.
Fire is the bomb. I think their fire
like
sauce
fire
is very
sauce.
good. Their Diablo is bad.
It's too much.
It
Bit
tastes like
vinegar.
I
hot
could see that
to
being
me, and I
yeah,
don't
a
like
bit
it.
vinegary.
But the fire is legitimately like good.
So we had everything. I want y'all to we kind of build up our score based on everything.
So 10 out of 50. I think the Cantina
before we
quesadilla.
even start, let's just take off 3 points for these drinks. They were already at negative.
I was
3.
going to say 5.
Okay,
The
meet
drink's
me at 4.
legit.
Meet me at
'cause-
4.
I'll meet you at 3.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5 now.
All right, 4 it is.
All right, we'll do 4. Let's do
Okay.
minus 4.
Minus
We're at
4 for the
-4
drinks.
right now for the drinks.
So we're at negative 4 out of 50. Do you want to just hold there? That's it. That's our score.
Shut it down.
That's insane.
Yeah,
It's good.
all right.
Drink talk.
Lock
talk.
it in. That's
Okay.
-4 for Taco
So
Bell.
if you go to Taco Bell for the drinks, I think you have fucking permanent brain damage.
Oh
What do
yeah,
you do?
yeah. No, let's.
Like-
What is it? You go to Taco Bell to get a drink. You go to AMC to get dinner.
yeah, that's like the
Officially not a restaurant.
Infinity
You
Gauntlet
go to
food
McDonald's
fight.
to get
Of
dessert.
shit food. Unreleased episode is the
Yeah.
secret one you can't find. Called
All right,
Mr. Cow.
so burrito is the next worst thing.
That one's also
Yeah.
bad, but I'm gonna say like
Plus
no,
1.
I didn't finish it. I have to give it a 0. I can't, I won't say it's negative because it's not like that off-putting.
Yeah, I'll give
like,
it
it's
1
bad.
because I get one of them every time I go. And it would be weird if I
And
didn't
that's
give them
a good
point.
number.
That's a good number.
All right,
So
and
put
then-
0.
one on.
Yeah, 0. Excuse me.
What's next? We've got the
Cheesy
cheesy
gordita
gordita
crunch.
You know that video of a guy eating like mayonnaise or mustard or some shit? And he goes like, "That's a 10."
Oh yeah, no, it's ice cream. All right, what about the cheesy gordita crunch?
It's a 10. That's a 10. That's why we started this whole
Oh, 'cause you got-
conversation.
Yeah, Michigan.
That's a 10.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
I wouldn't put 8 on it for mine. I'm gonna add
Honestly,
8
God.
up to mine.
So I'm gonna have to say 11. I'm going one more up.
He has convinced me. I'll go to 9.
Y'all are killing me this episode.
No, it's everyone.
So
All right,
so
so
It's
then-
everyone. I don't know why you're shocked.
All
I
right,
did
so
it.
then
I got you.
we are.
so
Oh my god!
We'll see.
Cantina time.
30.
You're joking. Plus 30?
plus 37.
Wow.
What? Are you serious?
I'm
Do
serious.
y'all want the score right now? We
No.
usually don't do it, but like,
No,
okay,
but
not bad.
That sounds fun.
but I want a -4 for the normal quesadilla.
I'll get on that action.
All
You'll
right.
jump in on that action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Thank
we
you.
didn't order it. It shouldn't factor into our menu, but it did piss me off.
Did
that it
piss
still
me off
exists.
too that they
I think the
or-
That
moment they
still
put the
serve
Cantina
something
ones,
that is so subpar.
I think, yeah.
facsimile
I think
of a
it's the
quesadilla.
it's a you know what it reminds me of an old Top Gear bit where they say there's Sainsbury's taste the difference cheese. Why is there this good quesadilla that you could make the whole time and make for everybody, and then say here's this
Yep.
shit quesadilla for poor people?
yeah.
Fuck you, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Just serve it. Make this $5 and serve it to everyone.
Are you-
That shit's
eh,
flat.
anything
You know
else?
what?
Anything else?
Pause
You
this
get 30
podcast
seconds.
right now and go get one and just
I
understand
agree.
what I'm talking
Well, no,
about.
you don't have to pause it. They're
30
just-
seconds. Anything else on the way out on food? Anything else?
It's probably too high, but we're gonna live with the scores.
Yeah, we owned it. No,
owned
fuck that. That quesadilla fucked.
The quesadilla fucks.
Are you ready for brand?
Yeah, let's do
move
it.
on, Brand.
All right,
Let's
do
talk
it.
about brand.
All right. So the brand of Taco Bell, obviously,
Good.
some of the biggest things. Right. It's like
Bad.
one of the most major marketing.
It's hit a
Giant.
couple
Yeah.
memes. It's been a couple like mainstream memes, I think. I know at least one of the Taco Bell dong was like everywhere. And you know what? That shit worked. I don't know if that was like turf. What is it? Like turfing?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was turfing, but that shit worked because that's like
AstroTurfing.
AstroTurfing. That's it. Where like now, whenever I heard that in a meme, I was like, tacos?
A lot of people have said that there are no such thing as jingles anymore. And I was like, no. We have jingles. They're just like more combat. Like the dong, that's a jingle. The ba-da-ba-ba-ba, that's a jingle. And so like, right. And so like, I think that it works. It's super. That is the closest we'll ever get to subliminal advertising.
Yeah. And I think it's alarming. I don't love the concept of it, but it's working. So like, you can't give it against Taco Bell.
You would probably put it up there with one of the most famous sound effects, maybe like Wilhelm scream, Taco Bell bell.
Did you even see like the old, like there was a time where I was like watching old Taco Bell ads from like the 80s on YouTube because they were like funny. They're like kind of
Do you want to
weird.
watch them all right now?
They're kind of bizarre.
I mean, the restaurant has gone through so many changes, but it's always been something that's like baked in this pseudo-American Mexican food thing. Because they used to serve out of like tinfoil. What is it? Like the little stainless steel heaty uppy things. Some of the biggest branding that they've done, Yokiro Taco Bell, the
one
dog.
of the most successful.
Oh my lord.
That dog's dead, dude.
There's actually a lawsuit about the dog.
I want to say that there was a movie, I could be freaking wrong about this. I want to say there was a movie called Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
No, that's
and
real.
I feel like for some recalled reason, Taco Bell had like weird synergy with that movie.
So in Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, Gidget is the Taco Bell Chihuahua dog who appeared in the Taco Bell advertisement from the 90s and 2000s, is in the actual film.
And
there you go.
That's like the most famous dog
I don't know
ever.
why I remember
Stuff
fucking
like Air Bud.
Beverly
Wait
Hills
till we get to
Chihuahua
the lawsuit.
2.
That's a
You will
deep
see.
cut, but it works. No, that's sick.
Wait.
Yeah, where the fuck did that come
You watched
from?
2 of them? Because it's in the second one. That implies you watched the first one. And
Guys,
went,
I've seen
can't wait for the other
Super
one.
Mario Brothers movie 9 times. I've seen
Yeah, we were talking about this before.
I was gonna say-
Actually, fuck Brand. Hold on. You can even pause the timer. Why the fuck have you seen it 9 times? You're
I
such
like
an
it.
insane brand.
I like
Another big part of their brand is late night. They're one of
That's
the
true.
biggest brands that
They're
do
still
late
back.
night
Yeah,
food.
they're still on it.
but we still
And they're one of the few that have like held that.
But
feeling
not
of it.
post-COVID, everything.
Yes,
like
but
that.
not because I mean, it used to be 24/7.
Yes, everything. A lot.
But
of
they're
the
still
brands
very
used to be.
late.
A lot of them.
Even McDonald's were 24/7.
They're still like 3 a.m. though. Honestly,
3 a.m.
if you need to eat something at 4 or 5 a.m., you want breakfast. You
It's
don't want
true.
Taco
But
Bell.
if you're like
That's
a
true.
grave shift worker or something, I have empathy for you because that's an obvious terrible time to like get on and off work and everything.
It's
Anyways,
awful.
Yeah.
I think that's something. 24 hours I miss, but it's more so I miss being able to go somewhere at 1 a.m. I don't miss 4 a.m.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think that's I think as far as like we're open a lot, that's a good blind
I mean,
spot.
let's talk about Taco
yeah.
Bell's reason for being open late, right? It's not a place that you go when you're sober. Like the number one thing about Taco Bell is it's the cookout.
No, and I
Should
wonder
we be-
about that
should we
because
be
part of the
intoxicated
brands.
right
well,
now?
no, that's kind of part of their marketing. Like if you
That's
watch,
why Pete Davidson's
Liv
their whole
Moss,
fucking
Live
thing.
Moss, whatever, Liv Moss. Their ads of people like partying and then being like, "Hey, let's go get Taco Bell." You
How
know,
many
and it's like,
tacos could you
the
shove up your
implication is
gullet?
that like, yeah, I'm drunk as fuck. Let's go to Taco Bell. Let's drive to Taco Bell.
Dude,
You know
I
what I
think
mean? It's like kind of weird.
it'd be weird if like Arby's started that shit. Do you want to share a lot of sandwiches?
you had a bunch of beer?
Let's get to the bad parts.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's start. Let's
so-
horse meet it.
Because we're skirting around it. There's
no,
been
we've
some
been
weird
very
stuff about
nice.
Taco Bell.
We've been very nice. Drop the hammer.
Yeah.
So Taco Bell has been accused a lot of times of not having actual meat in their food.
I'll have a
heard
question.
human-
Before we go this far, all right, you're a psycho.
Yeah, thank you, Austin, for giving
Okay.
me the correct reaction.
Okay.
I think
Before-
that so is the horse.
Before you start,
Is there
horse
credence
meat-
to it?
Horse meat is a legitimate thing that people eat.
No.
But not in America, not at Taco
Well, that's
Bell.
what makes it bad.
Here's the problem, right? You're saying not a Taco Bell. They serve it because it's like just gets mixed into shit, right? In Europe is the real
Yes.
reason. There
That's
aren't
where they
Taco
found it.
Bells in Europe.
Not
really.
The controversy of the horse meat was found in Europe. It wasn't in America.
Yeah.
And Europe has a culture where horse meat will end up in food supplies more.
So there really was horse meat.
Yeah, it's super
there
real.
was some meat that was
It's
tested
way
that
more-
was found to have horse in it from a supplier. So that's like saying like, oh, the paint that I had human remains in it, and it's like it's not your fault that you bought the paint can that had human remains in it.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not
Sherwin-Williams'
it would
fault.
be my fault if I was also selling the paint, turning around, selling it to the public.
That's what I'm saying. It's Sherwin-Williams' fault. Like, it's the supplier's fault. Like, Taco Bell should have better things in place to do that checking. Sure, they should check the meat more often.
Probably.
But I'm sure at that time...
Is everything bad about Taco Bell true?
In the same way that everything bad about Subway is also true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes. Talk about the lawsuit right now?
I mean, yeah, sure.
We should talk about the shrinkflation. It's pretty important.
Yeah.
People understand that.
So basically, Taco Bell is being hit. I think it's like a $50 million lawsuit. So it's one of their highest.
It's huge. Yeah. This is like a class action. It's not the FTC getting involved.
It is. It is actually.
That's bad. The FTC doesn't do shit.
So the point being, is so the Crunchwrap Supreme is the poster child. That is the thing with which they are suing.
Future Austin, we're going to go ahead and put up an image of their advertised Crunchwrap Supreme. Yes. And here's the Crunchwrap Supreme that they
Here's
sold
the Crunchwrap
to
Supreme that Austin got tonight, right after this episode, when he went and got another quesadilla.
What the fuck?
And everyone understands the Crunchwrap Supreme as being the baseline understanding of shrinkflation. The idea that you can get something at a price and you will get less of it.
Bad poster
Whereas
child.
Years ago, it would not have been the case.
So for brand, plus the Crunchwrap Supreme thing, but it is funny, but it is kind of disgusting that we're at this point.
Right. The problem is that the people who are getting affected by this can't spend time to complain.
12.
Wow.
No. 15.
No. 28.
It's really just fucking
10 out of 30.
Yeah, 15. I'm holding a 15.
I don't believe you at all.
It's
I'm done.
fucking Taco Bell.
You know what it
Everybody
is.
knows what
That's
it
the thing.
is.
It's solid.
Fuck.
It's solid.
Everybody's got
I'm going
chihuahuas.
to change it.
Everyone saw Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2.
I forgot to equate that into my score. Wait, you're actually so right.
27.
22. I totally forgot about Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. 22. This is the last time.
Throw up Gringotts or whatever his name was. Gringotts.
Yeah, throw up Gringotts Bank from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
The fuck are you talking about? Throw it up right now, though.
Gizmo, whatever that little.
Throw up Gizmo.
Whatever.
We don't usually
Let's go to success.
Yeah, let's go to let's talk about success. So, for success, usually we kind of ramble around and talk about the exact same thing. So this time we decided, and if it doesn't feel like we did this, I guess it didn't work.
It feels like this is the second time.
But if it does feel like second time. But in case this does go this way, this is what the format's going to be like from here on out.
Yep.
Show is going to lead us in this discussion.
Yep. Taco Bell was opened many, many years ago, 1962.
Which is way earlier than I thought. I thought Taco Bell came around like the mid 80s.
It feels like an 80s brand.
It does, because it's disgusting and ostentatious.
No, that very much is the 80s, right? Like excess.
You think they had?
I don't think it's that big a deal.
You think they had Baja Blast from the get go?
I think if a Baja Blast came out around the same time as leaded gasoline,
the country would have been ended by now.
I don't think this country would have made it.
Second, their first franchise location was in 1967, 5 years later. Number of stores. This is, we're actually not even sure if this is correct.
Yeah.
We had to literally stop the
fact-checked
show.
this like 8 times because he started, the first time we read it, some random ass fucking website was like 55,000. And I said, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. There's not 55,000 of most things.
So we checked a few other places. We're going to say
it's more like
about 8,000 restaurants.
About 8,000 sounds right.
8,000 restaurants.
Which is still awesome.
Weird how hard that was to find.
Which is 8,000 more restaurants than I have.
Which is true. That's true.
It's 4 times as many as Chipotle. Do you want to guess revenue? Because it's a lot.
I think I already
looked
it up. I know what it was in 2015, which now is 10 years ago. So who fucking knows, actually? Did you look up a recent one or did you Google it?
I think mine is 2020-ish.
That's probably better. I'll say 2.8 billion.
2.79. Price is Right rules.
I guess technically Kane is right because it's about $2 billion a year. And so to put it in perspective, we actually looked while we were doing all this backup research. KFC, part of Yum Brands, is the #1 selling restaurant. So to put that in perspective, revenue for KFC must be above $2 billion.
KFC pulls well over half of the Yum Brands trio: Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC.
Number of lawsuits. I don't have a number,
4
so my
million.
answer is yes.
Many.
There are
several.
like literally
many,
almost
many.
every 6 months. There's like a new
that's so
lawsuit.
sick.
Now,
And
I'm
they're-
not going to
they're
say we're going to do the
millions of
lawsuit,
dollars.
thing for everyone. Our last fact in this might get changed out.
Yeah.
Taco Bell deserves it. They have a lot of fucking lawsuits.
For not paying employees.
yeah, they
for
get up
not-
to some
Dude,
nefarious
Right.
shit.
Yes. And
But
as every
not
restaurant
paying
does.
your employees, you know what that does? Actually,
More profit.
more profit and money.
That's a good
Which
point.
is why profit
it.
isn't our metric, because we care about the people.
Yes.
profits are a metric, as Shio said. No.
It is.
I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
Profit's
I'll
an
eat.
incredible
Dude,
metric.
if Taco Bell tomorrow said you're eating man meat, I'll go get
I'm
more.
serious about the man meat thing.
They're not fucking turning
I
up
know.
people.
I think I've
They're
thought
not doing
of the
it.
Wendy's chili finger.
You think you're a chip? That's not even
and
real.
I turned
That was
I
fake.
know, and that's not even about them serving man meat. It would have fell off into the
Kill
thing.
it. Kill it. What are we doing? Kill it.
We'll get into that later. Kane out of 20.
11.
Okay. Just like that. Austin out of 20.
Been around for a long time. Have thousands of restaurants, and they pull fucking bank.
That's the thing. $2 billion is a ton of money.
But they didn't sell me horse meat apparently, so about 11.
Yeah.
Now, 11 just seemed low. I needed to. Actually
No,
talk to
it's
you about it.
you're so right.
15.
It did. It did seem low.
15 for Austin.
It did seem
They're
low.
too big a brand for success to not be
Correct.
big.
All right, so 14, 15 success. We've done food brand success.
They're sitting
Let's
high.
see our subtotals before cost.
Okay.
I got to pull up my costs actually.
Kane, actually, I'm going to do this. Austin,
Go ahead.
70 out of 100 so far.
Wow.
Very good.
Kane,
That sounds right for the crunch.
80.
80.
This is
Holy
by
shit.
far
This is your highest.
Wow.
This will be
like
your highest.
the highest scores that we've had.
So, your order, unlike mine, was $17.51. Taco Bell is not fucking cheap
I was going
anymore.
to say, that feels really expensive.
Mine, weirdly, was actually $17.51 as well.
Why?
Bizarre.
That was weird. Similar items, maybe.
Bizarre.
Like, similar concept.
You know what? I know this is food talk, but I'm just gonna because I just thought of it. Taco Bell drinks melt ice like nothing else on
It's like
earth.
something weird about
irradiated.
There's something
Yeah.
weird about it.
It's
Alright,
the radon.
so
it's
final
the leaded
score-
paint.
Straight up, it's the radon. Oh, that's the radon.
Yeah.
Final scores. This is one of the biggest disparities we've had in the show, so y'all are going to have to kind of fight it out as to where we're going to end
The cost
up.
was different.
Yeah, so 62 Kane, 52 Austin. So a huge high score
Yeah.
brought back down to an
by
almost
reality.
reasonable score, yeah, in a very real sense.
By the
I'd
So
say sensible.
62, 52,
I think that's
where
pretty
do y'all
fitting
want
for where
to end up?
Taco Bell's
Pretty
at.
sensible. So
I-
that would
I
make
wanted
it what?
to
That
say-
would make it 57.
If we want to
57.
average it.
If we were
57
gonna
if
average
we
it.
average it.
Yeah.
I think that's about right.
57 Taco Bell.
57.
Does that sound right?
That sounds right to me.
I think
That sounds like
right
the
to me,
math checked
too.
out.
Like, we don't need to do anything extra to help the math gods on this one.
I am pleased and surprised. I'm a huge Taco Bell fan. I love Taco Bell. It's
I think
like
it's pretty
one
good.
of my real
I wander
staples
my
in
way
life.
into Taco Bell's stomping grounds more often than not.
I'm happy with this score. Thanks so much for listening, watching Food Fight, the best show ever.
Oh, the best show
Are
ever. I
you
agree.
ready to throw it? Are you ready to get out of here? Did you
Yeah,
swallow?
let's get out of here. Hey, I'm Austin. Thank you so much for watching. Who are you?
I'm Kane.
Who are you?
I'm Show.
Next time, we might be doing a little bit of Food Fight versus, or not, depending on what we actually end up doing. I want to do Waffle House versus IHOP. We'll see.
No, we're doing verses.
I like this.
Lock
This
it
is
in.
how we introduce
That's how
it.
you do it. Well, that's how you introduce
Ding,
it. Like,
ding.